What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over a 70 card PSA submission that I just sent off, and I'm going to show you a hack that I used to make sure these cards get submitted and logged into the system faster than they normally would, and it involves breaking it up into multiple orders. It does cost a little bit more, but I really think it's worth it in the end. And actually, this first card is one of those cards that was in a separate order. It's the 62 Mantle. You can see this is going to be a PSA 1, right? Well, it's an older card, so it automatically needed to be submitted as a value 1979 or older. So it's the only card in that submission. And I believe it was $24.99 per card at that price point. But that was one of 3 orders. The next ones you're going to see are modern. And I tried to stick with some nicer cards, a De'Aaron Fox auto, stuff that I thought would look really nice in a nice slab, a Kyle Schwarber rookie refractor, Sterling Sharp on-card auto, low pop stuff. Obviously, we're still doing football, Jaden Daniels, Silver Phoenix rookie, Mahomes Sheesh short print insert, and of course, stuff like Optic Pinks. This is a case hit, a sneaky one. I picked that up for $10, I think. Cooper DeJean rookie auto. I think that's a variation. Some of the new Inception, which is a thicker cardstock, but looks really nice when graded up. So about that hack I mentioned, I picked 2 or 3 of the highest value cards to submit under a higher tier. So I picked this Jaden Daniels holo and this next case hit Caleb Williams to submit as value plus cards, which I believe cost $39.99 at the time of submitting this each. A little more than your typical value bulk, $19.99 per card, but what that did was, by putting them all in the same box, PSA has to open that box and log all 3 of those different orders at the same time. And that speeds up the lower tiers, which the majority of these cards were part of. So as of now, and I submitted it, I would say a week ago, all of these cards are already into the queue and already starting to have research. I think it's research and ID is what that part of the queue is. So that was a really great hack to speed up that time. Now, time will tell, and it's a nice LeBron blue ice there, number 2, 125. Time will tell if this actually ends up being a faster submission, but all I can say now is that these things are in the queue, they're in the system, and at least hopefully being worked on. There's a Fanatical case hit of Carlos Correa and a Fanatical case hit of James Wood. Really love that one right there. This was a super clean copy. Tie-dye Josh Allen. That's a sick one right there. Brock Bowers, Rookie Rising, that's the laser. We're still submitting football, but we're really trying to stick with parallels and numbered stuff at this point. Marvin Harrison Jr., J.J. McCarthy. It's a little bit of a risk with the football season, starting in a few weeks. These won't be back until October at the earliest. So there's definitely a little bit of a risk in submitting football at this time. If guys get injured, guys aren't playing that well. But I had this stuff, and the hope is there'll still be popularity and desire for cards of this nature. That's a parallel of the Contours insert right there. Nolan Arenado, Bryce Harper rookie. It's always good to get baseball rookies and short prints. That's an LE rookie right there. As I grade more and more, I'm really starting to zero in on higher ROI for the cards I choose to grade. When I first started, I was grading lots of cards that only cost a few dollars, but the margins were pretty small. And so in this order, you can see I'm starting to move away from some of those types of cards and really focus on ones like that Ohtani that may cost a little more raw, but that deliver a stronger ROI when graded. Lombard, big prospect for the Yankees, that's out of 99. That's a Ken Griffey Jr. short print, which is always a collectible player to have in a high grade. Speaking of which, Tom Brady, Topps, love that combo. Bijan holo. Who knows about Joel Embiid at this point? Hopefully this video will not age well and he'll have a great season, but it's a tie-dye. That's a Wave refractor. That's a short print of that Beam Team insert. Judge rookies, always good ones to grade. Like this Zach Neto right here. Good player having a good year, but the Radiant Rookies looks awesome on that card. DJ Lagway, Red Ice. That's a Drake May refractor. People are really high on him for the season. Jaden Finesse Refractor. Brock Bowers Checkerboard. We all know that's the X Fractor. Come on. Montage Nick Bosa. I believe that's out of 99. Yeah, that's a really nice looking card right there. Josh Allen Tricolor. So you can see we're trying to get numbered versions of the big stars and big names. Tom Brady Bucks Uni Prism Silver. 1, 2, 3. Yep, all day. Malik Neighbors Green Wave, and finally a Jaden Daniels Prismatic. Stay tuned for the results when these come back. We'll do a reveal of all of those grades.